How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Benji's Logs and Whatnots 2.0. It is the weekend and I couldn't be happier. Not only that, we're doing a couple of things today. First things first is going down to the local market. Once we're done here, we're going to do a couple of other things, vacuum the car and go to Super Cheap Auto to get another little sun visor for the car, but we'll have to do that a little bit later. But first, let's go and have a little bit of a walk around the market. Well, to be honest with you guys, that was quite a dismal little market. Half the stores were gone. All the best ones were gone, I should say. Oh well. No matter. It got us out of the house for a bit. That's always a bonus. Now it's time for us to head off home and try and vacuum the car the best we can. Or go to Super Cheap first and get a new sun visor. See how things go. I'm certainly glad that the clouds held out on letting loose with the rain, but I think there was a little bit of rain coming later on today, but I'm not too sure whether it's here or elsewhere. Bloody hell, guys, look at this. This is what we cop on the weekend down the main street. Well, this is not the main street, but we're heading to it now. This is what we bloody cop every time we come down the street. Bloody redonkulous. But luckily enough for us, there's always back streets. Just made it Super Cheap. We're going to go and have a quick gander at the sun visors and see if we can get one that fits the screen. Well, there it is. Extra large. That should do the job for what we need. Hopefully it's not going to be too squished in the bloody windshield, but should do the job for us for what we need. Now that we've done all that gallivanting around town, it now comes to the not so fun part of vacuuming this damn car. Between you and me, I haven't vacuumed this car for about a year, so there's quite a bit of stuff in here. So as you guys can see, this is just the carpet part of it. It is a bit of a bloody pigsty. But the worst part is right there, plus down in between the seat and the center console. So this is probably going to take us about an hour or so to, as you would say, clean, but hopefully won't be too bad, but we'll see how it goes. We've also got some stuff over there with a rag that we're going to wipe down the center console and everything else. Because, yeah, it's probably going to be some things that are going to be stuck on the stuff. So we'll do that once we've done the vac and everything else in between. Oh boy, vacked, wiped and washed, all within about an hour or so. It's nearly 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so we've been at this for at least an hour or so. Now it's time to do one final thing. I need to clean the back of this windshield, or the inside of this windshield, because I don't know if you guys will be able to see it, but I'll give you guys a quick gander at what I mean. You can probably see a little bit of it with that tree on how wide it is on the inside. I need to get the Windex and some newspaper and just give that a good bloody wipe down, because I can tell you right now, in the middle of summer when the sun is in our face, that'll be damn well bloody blinding us. I can tell you that for free right now. Now that we've given it a wash and everything else in between, I've just got to do that final step. Might need to find some Glen 20 somewhere and give it a bit of a spray down as well. It still has a bit of a smell to it, but I might end up putting the windows down just a wee bit to try and get a bit of air circulation through it. Even though there's no sun out right now and it's going to be raining for most of the day, I can tell you right now that screen is looking 1,000 times better. I even got rid of the mess that was right next to the rear view mirror right there, right in this general spot right here. And it is the very next day, so we've decided to come down to do some shopping. Decided to come and get some Glen 20 and a little stinky cardboard piece for the car, because it does still smell a little bit. But we are going to come back down a little bit later on today to Super Cheap, because we need to, as you would say, replace that ratty thing right there. It doesn't quite fit in the windshield. That's alright, we'll do it a little bit later. It's only 7:38 in the morning at the moment. Early riser as per the usual. So we'll see if the nephew, Joshy, wants to come down to the street and do a little bit of Super Cheap run around and see if the card shop's open. I think he might like to go and have a bit of a gander at that. But I cannot believe on how bloody quiet it is as of right now. It's usually hustling and bustling right now, but I suppose it is Sunday, so that says it all right there. Now that we've finished all that in town, it's time for us to start rigging up these bloody rods. I'm going to take this old setup off and put one of these spinning lures onto the line, because I've got some time coming up just after Christmas, so I may as well try and get some fishing in. The only way for us to do that is if we pull our finger out and get some lures set up. So we may as well get this sorted out now, so we can have at least one rod soaking and another one as a spinner, because I've heard that these spinners are really good at catching redfin, which is one of those ones that I've been dying to get for some time. But I've only ever caught one little redfin in my time, and to be honest with you, I want to catch a hunky-dory. I'm not too sure how well or what our chances are at, as you'd say, catching said fish, because the last time we went fishing we lost a couple of trusty old bloody hooks the last time we went out fishing, so we have to figure out how to get such a good knot on these. I do have an idea on what to do. Basically loop it through twice on the eye of the little loop here, hook it around twice, and then do the knot on top of that. I think will be suffice enough. Let's just hope that it is. Alright, now that we've done that, hopefully that'll be a strong enough little knot to hold that thing on if we do catch said big hunky-dory ruddy fish. And while I'm at it, I've got my little bag here that I'm going to go through and see what we can take out and everything else in between. I want to take two rods with me, one with the lure, and I nearly poked my bloody eye out. I want to take the one with the lure and one with the setup that we got there. Yeah, I don't think that's going to go anywhere, to be honest with you. If that can handle my tugging on it at whatever poundage that is, should be pretty bloody right, I think. And I tell you what, it has been a hot minute since we've done any form of fishing. It'd be good to get out there when the weather's good and everything else in between. That'll be fine. Look at that. Beautiful. It's going to go nicely. Not only that, we do have a couple of other different lures that we're going to try out. These big ones right here. As you can tell, obviously different colours. Got another one over here, and obviously another one of those silver ones with the red on it. I'll chuck those into this bag amongst the other crapola that we've got. That's pretty right on. Just gotta make sure I've got plenty of hooks in here. Got plenty of sinkers. Yeah, that's more than enough for what I need, I guess. Still got a full tub of that and a good amount of sinkers. That I think should be fine, plus a handrail. Yep, that should be pretty much suffice for what we're after. I don't think it's going to get any better than that. Little seat, backpack full of basic fishing gear, which reminds me I need to get some things, but I think I've got some pliers in the front, but I'll have to double check that. 2 rods, one with the lure, other with just a basic setup, a little flexible esky. If we do catch something, we can just straight into there, but less stuff that we can take the better. 2 rods, esky and a backpack that we can just chuck on willy-nilly and everything else in between. I think that will do just fine. 2 trusty old Shimano's and trusty old furnace that I'm leaving here. That also reminds me too, remember how I was talking about there's a blue tongue on the property? Dad has in fact figured out where that blue tongue or pair of blue tongues is living, and this very shed is where they're sort of hiding out during the night or whatever. And he said there's a specific spot in the shed here that they do like to hang out, and he said that they live somewhere in amongst all that behind the toolbox, my toolbox. So not sure exactly where. I haven't really seen them pop their heads out. One day I did think I saw something move just here in this little space, but I wasn't 100% sure. But now that Dad's mentioned that, I dare say that I saw the blue tongue sitting just in there, and he saw me, or they saw me I should say, and basically went and hid. So I have seen him in that little spot just there, and I think it was yesterday or Friday I saw him having his head sticking out from under the door. As soon as I was walking down to the shed, he popped back in and obviously hid back in there. But I haven't seen him thus far, not properly at least. I've only seen small little teeny weeny glimpses of him basically hiding away from us, which is fair. I'm sort of thinking of leaving him a little bit of food. I did do a little bit of research. I was going to go back down the street after we were down there this morning, but I just can't be bothered. I'll go and do it tomorrow once we're down at work. Once we've finished work, we can go down to the pet shop, get some calcium powder and maybe some crickets. But I don't want crickets going around in the bloody shed, so especially if they're not in here, they're out there somewhere. But they are probably in here somewhere due to the fact that it is raining today. It's going to be a relatively wet day, so we can't really go out fishing today, which kind of sucks, but there's not much we can do about that. All we can really do is just sit back and enjoy the weather for what it's worth, because we do need the rain every now and then just to water the gardens, grass, fill up the reservoirs and creeks, so that we can go and enjoy the fishing. Yep, that's what we're looking at. Typical bloody weather. Have a couple of stinker days, and then one day we get rain. That's about bloody right, if you ask me. Oh well, not much we can do about it. It's just good to be able to relax for the 2 days that we had off. The bonus thing is we've got 3 days coming up soon. This is bloody brilliant. One thing leads to another. We were expecting a bit of rain, and all of a sudden we've got a thunderstorm coming. Another one within 7 days from the last one that we had. Whether or not there's going to be any lightning is going to be the next question, but either way, exciting. Yep, there's definitely lightning. Just saw a big flash before that clap of thunder came through. What a way to end the weekend, eh? Good thing that we didn't have anything planned for today. I could have bloody gone out yesterday, but... well, we did go out yesterday, but go out fishing yesterday. But... Either way, this is what we got for the end of the weekend. Let's see how long this thunderstorm sticks around, eh? Because most of them usually last about 5-10 minutes and then they're gone. And it looks like most of it's come from the south as well, so most of the clouds are going south to north. But anyway, let's see how hectic this thing gets. Well, nothing too exciting has really been happening, to be honest. I haven't seen anything lightning. A little bit of a flash, but nothing too exciting. I dare say we're going to go back inside and keep listening to this good old thunder. Might even get a book out and have a bit of a read, I think. Certainly better than bloody playing the PlayStation, that's for sure. Seems like that we're right in the thick of it now, guys. Bring it on. Had a few good decent flashes of lightning before, but haven't seen where they strike. But that is coming down. Ooh, there's one. It's going to probably be a good one. Usually takes a couple of seconds for it to come through. There it is. Bloody beautiful. Ooh, just as I hit record on that one, you can certainly see how much bloody water's come down. Wonder how big that one's going to be. Wasn't too bad. Still half expecting to get a bloody big clap of thunder come through and scare the crap out of us. Funny thing is, every time that we get a thunderstorm come through, I always think doom and gloom. We're going to get a big enough bloody lightning strike somewhere and it's going to blow half the bloody transformers out, the electrical boxes and shit, and lose all power for 1-2 days. But never bloody happens. Not once. And just like that, within half an hour, it is gone. Still a bit cloudy. Not sure if there's going to be much more rain for the day, but yeah, we've had our fun for a thunderstorm for this weekend. Still got a few hours of the day left for today, so we're just going to sit back and relax and everything else in between. So for now, I'm going to put the camera down and enjoy the rest of this weekend for what it's worth. So I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, I'll see you then.